the new offices today. As most of you know, George Cable is our new governor. Michael was on the interview.
Michael Lynch here, reporting with the governor and George Candyman Cable. So, Governor, how did you get the name Candyman?
Oddly enough, actually at the beginning of my campaign, actually before, the story goes back to even before I came to camp, my mom actually, she made me a bag of candy to go to camp just in case I got hungry at any time, and so huge bag of candy. I mean, it was a gallon-sized bag, so it was unnecessary amount of candy. So I took that with me, and once I got here, I mean, obviously since I had so much candy, I was just eating it all the time. So whenever I went out to campaign, I always had a sucker in my mouth. That was the thing, and eventually it went towards the way where at one point I was confronted by a staff member and said that because I had been giving some of the candy to my friends, and they were under the suspicion that I was using the candy as part of giving it out for my campaign, which wasn't the case, but kind of as like almost a little joke since that event occurred, and I got in trouble for giving out that candy. The candy man kind of stuck, and we just ran with it from there, I suppose. So.
In the debate last night, was there any specific questions that were really difficult to answer?
Oh, shoot. Yeah, that eminent domain one. I think everybody can remember the very first question I was asked with the windmill farms. Yeah, that was a tough question. You know, all the questions in the entire debate were very challenging for both sides of the parties, and I'd just like to say, you know, Jared did a fine job, and I believe everybody that was there last night at the conventions did just such an excellent job with all the questions that they were asked and all the things that they had to go through with that. So.
That's good. So in your speech, you talked about how you wanted to unite the camp, and how are you going to try to incorporate each party's platforms into your work, and how are you going to do this?
Oh, of course. You see, it's not just about nationalists or federalists, honestly. The thing is, everybody here that has come, we've made our own platforms for our parties, and everybody has so many good ideas because if you look at it, I mean, everybody here, there's what, like 270 boys that have come, something around there, around 300, something like that. And every one of them has multiple ideas that could be pushed into legislation through the legislature itself. And, you know, I want to consider every possible piece of that legislation possible so that we can get a broad range and also push as many quality pieces of that legislation through as we can possibly.
I appreciate your time. Thank you, Governor.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Rob Johnson, a member of the WSAZ news team, came in to talk to citizens on Tuesday about his career as an agent.
On Tuesday at Jackson's Mill, Mountaineer Boys State campers had a chance to meet a familiar face to those who live in the Huntington and Charleston area, Mr. Rob Johnson from WSAZ News Network. Mr. Johnson shared his views on the media and how they affect everyone's daily lives. Of course, Mr. Johnson, working in the media and broadcasting industries, had plenty of relevant and sufficient advice to give out to all campers here at Mountaineer Boys State. When asked what his message was to all campers, here's what Mr. Johnson had to say.
The broadcasting crew had the opportunity to talk to Mr. Johnson and ask him questions about the future and how things are done at WSAZ.
I've been coming here for many years, and my message is always the same. I'm thrilled to be able to talk to you guys because you are, it's the song line, the leaders of tomorrow. And I love being able to say, I love seeing you blossom into a leader, but always be cognizant that the press's role is to keep controls on the leaders, because that's why we were built into this society, because power can corrupt, and leaders will know ultimately how to use that to corrupt, and we're kind of a control system to say, we know you're powerful, we know you're smart, but let's keep control on that and use it for good, not bad. I think as a former citizen, the thing I learned that I loved was, this is a great week. Have fun with it. You're going to meet guys up here that you're going to keep in touch with probably the rest of your life. And I would encourage you to stay active with Boys State, because I have found it's been an awesome thing to be able to come back year in, year out and meet guys. And then later in life, I'm interviewing people who are making news, and they give me a nudge and say, hey, you met me. I was a citizen of Boys State. 7, 8, 9, 10 years ago. That's awesome to be able to see guys out in the community who are doing well later in life after having met them here. That's a thrill for me.
Mr. Johnson also met with our broadcasting team to talk about the future of broadcasting here at Mountaineer Boys State. Reporting, Andrew Rickley.
Yesterday evening, the citizens of Boys State witnessed a flag retirement ceremony. As each county arrived, they were ordered to remain completely silent, which was a sign of respect. Once the ceremony started, the eyes of the citizens watched eagerly as American Legion's Boys State staff conducted the ritual. When the flag rose into flames, the minister blessed the retired American symbol of liberty. The bugle then played a respectful song in honoring the flag as the citizens rose from their seats. It was truly a moving experience.
The polls are in. Congratulations to all those who were elected into office, and also to the candidates who put up a close, hard run for the state offices. A big thanks also goes to party officers for getting the Nats and the Feds excited and organized in supporting their candidates up through. Thanks, guys.
That's all we have for today, citizens. From all of us at the Boys State News Network.
Hello, I'm Clayton Slappy Davis, running for Supreme Court Justice. And I approve this message.
Keep it classy, Boys State.